Hey budgetly living family! Welcome back to the channel, your go-to hub for budget-friendly travel and smart living. Today we're diving deep into the Peach State, a land of sweet southern charm, mountain views, historic marvels, and budget adventures waiting to be discovered. Now I know what you might be thinking. Isn't Georgia just Atlanta traffic and peaches? Absolutely not. From the birthplace of the civil rights movement to Appalachian trails, gold rush towns, and island hideaways, Georgia offers some of the richest history and diverse geography in the South, and it can be done without blowing your wallet. In this episode, I'll walk you through the top 10 places to visit in Georgia on a budget, packed with deep historical insights, cultural must-sees, exact cost breakdowns, insider tips, and stay with me until the very end for 3 insider hacks to save even more, and a free U.S. road trip guide to help plan your adventures across all 50 states. Ready to explore Georgia the budgetly way? Let's go. Number 1. Savannah, the Living Museum of the South. Historical and cultural significance. Founded in 1733, Savannah is one of the oldest and best preserved cities in the U.S. Walking its cobblestone streets feels like entering a living, breathing museum. It was Georgia's first capital and played a critical role in the American Revolution, the Civil War, and the Civil Rights Movement. Must-see sites include Forsyth Park, with its iconic fountain and oak-lined paths, Bonaventure Cemetery, a hauntingly beautiful Southern Gothic treasure, River Street, where old cotton warehouses now house vibrant cafes and boutiques, the First African Baptist Church, established by enslaved people, and one of the oldest black congregations in North America. Savannah is also world famous for its historic squares, 22 in total, each brimming with stories from the past. Fun fact for global viewers, Savannah was the backdrop for scenes in Forrest Gump, Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil, and numerous period dramas thanks to its preserved 18th century architecture. Budget breakdown, walking tours, self-guided, free. Trolley or guided history tours, $10 to $20. Local eats at City Market, $10 to $15. Entry to historic house museums, optional, $10. Estimated total, $20 to $35 per person. Travel tip, visit in spring or fall for cooler weather and stunning azalea blooms. Many of Savannah's top attractions are free outdoor experiences, making it a dream for frugal travelers. Number 2, Atlanta, where history meets modern magic. Historical and cultural significance. Welcome to Atlanta, the beating heart of Georgia and a global city with deep roots in civil rights, media, and music. It was home to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and today it's a melting pot of Southern tradition and global innovation. Must-see attractions. Martin Luther King Jr. National Historical Park includes his childhood home, church, and resting place, free to visit and incredibly powerful. Atlanta Beltline, an urban walking trail lined with public art, parks, and skyline views. Sweet Auburn Historic District, once known as the Black Wall Street of the South. Ponce City Market, a revitalized Sears building now filled with budget-friendly bites and rooftop views. Global appeal. Atlanta is also the filming hub for shows like The Walking Dead, Stranger Things, and Marvel movies, making it a Hollywood of the South. Budget breakdown, MLK Historic Park free. Beltline bike rental, optional, $5 to $10. Lunch at Ponce Food Hall, $12 to $15. Public transport via MARTA, $250 per ride. Estimated total, $20 to $30. Travel tip. Use the Atlanta City Pass. If you plan to visit major paid attractions like the Georgia Aquarium or World of Coca-Cola, though many iconic sites are completely free. Number 3, Dahlonega, Georgia's gold rush gem. Historical and cultural significance. Long before the California gold rush, Dahlonega was the site of the first major U.S. gold rush in 1828. This charming North Georgia mountain town still glitters with frontier spirit and Appalachian culture. Visit Dahlonega Gold Museum, located in the historic courthouse. The Consolidated Gold Mine, where you can pan for real gold. Downtown Dahlonega, known for live music, artisan shops, and wine tasting rooms. Scenic Appalachian Trail trailheads just minutes away. The town also played a role in early Cherokee history and the Trail of Tears, adding layers of cultural depth. Fun fact, Dahlonega's picturesque town square has been used in several Hallmark movies. It's that postcard perfect. Budget breakdown, Gold Museum entry, $7. Panning tour at Consolidated Mine, $20. Walks and sightseeing, free. Southern BBQ lunch, $10 to $12. Estimated total, $25 to $35. Travel tip. Visit during the Gold Rush Days Festival in October for crafts, music, and heritage reenactments, all for free. Number 4, Cumberland Island, untamed beaches and wild horses. Historical and cultural significance. Accessible only by ferry, Cumberland Island. National Seashore is a pristine, undeveloped barrier island with over 9,800 acres of protected wilderness. It holds the ruins of Carnegie-era mansions, maritime forests, and wild horses that roam freely along 17 miles of untouched beach. Historical sites include Dungeness Ruins, a 19th century mansion once owned by the Carnegies. First African Baptist Church, where JFK Jr. held his secret wedding. Plum Orchard Mansion, a preserved Gilded Age estate accessible by ranger tours. Global appeal. Cumberland offers a raw, unplugged experience that's rare even in U.S. national parks. Perfect for eco-travelers and international adventurers. Budget breakdown. Round-trip ferry, $17 to $28. Park entry included with ferry. Bring your own picnic, free. Bike rental optional, $16 to $20. Estimated total, $25 to $40. Travel tip. There are no stores or restaurants on the island, so come prepared. Book ferry tickets early. They sell out fast in peak season. Number 5. Macon, Georgia's music and soul capital. Historical and cultural significance. Often overshadowed by Atlanta, Macon is one of Georgia's most culturally rich cities. Known as the birthplace of Southern rock, it's home to legends like Otis Redding, Little Richard, and the Allman Brothers. Explore the Big House Museum, the Allman Brothers' former home. Tubman Museum, one of the largest museums of African American art and culture in the U.S. Okefenokee Mounds National Historical Park, a prehistoric Native American site over 12,000 years old. Fun fact: the Okefenokee Mounds were once home to Mississippian mound builders, whose civilization predates the Aztecs. Budget breakdown: Okefenokee Mounds free. Tubman Museum entry $10. Music-themed eats and coffee $10 to $15. Walking tour of downtown Macon free. Estimated total $20 to $30. Travel tip. Time your trip with Bragg Jam or Macon Music Festival for free concerts and local eats. Number 6. Helen, Bavarian charm in the Blue Ridge. Historical and cultural significance. Nestled in the North Georgia mountains, Helen is a tiny town with a big identity shift. Once a declining logging village, it reinvented itself in the 1960s into an Alpine-style Bavarian town, modeled after German mountain villages to attract tourism. And it worked brilliantly. Now Helen is one of the most visited small towns in the southeast, drawing travelers from around the world with its timbered facades, cobblestone streets, and riverfront activities. Must-do experiences. Stroll through downtown Helen and take in the charming architecture. Tubing down the Chattahoochee River during warm months. Visit the Nacoochee Indian Mound, a prehistoric site visible from the highway. Hike to nearby Anaruby Falls, located in Chattahoochee National Forest. Global appeal. Helen's Oktoberfest is the longest running in the U.S., making it a magnet for international culture fans. Budget breakdown: town exploration and window shopping free. River tubing $10 to $15. Waterfall park entry $5. German-style lunch $12 to $15. Estimated total $25 to $35. Travel tip. If you want to avoid peak crowds and prices, visit midweek or in early spring before Oktoberfest season. Number 7. Providence Canyon, Georgia's Little Grand Canyon. Historical and cultural significance. Located in southwest Georgia, Providence Canyon State Park features towering gullies up to 150 feet deep, formed not by nature, but by poor 19th century farming practices that led to severe erosion. Despite its man-made origins, the canyon's orange, red, and pink soil layers create a surreal, almost alien landscape. It's a top destination for hikers, photographers, and nature lovers. Notable features: 10 miles of hiking trails through slot canyons and pine forests. Sunset views from the Rim Trail are Instagram gold. The area is rich in indigenous Muskogee Creek history. Budget breakdown. Park entry $5 per vehicle. Picnic lunch $10. Trail maps and parking included. Estimated total $5 to $15 per person. Travel tip. Wear waterproof shoes. Some trails can get muddy and slippery after rain. Number 8. Tybee Island, Savannah's beachside escape. Historical and cultural significance. Just 30 minutes from downtown Savannah, Tybee Island is a barrier island that's been a getaway spot since the 1800s. It was once a military outpost and still houses Fort Pulaski, a Civil War-era fortress that played a role in early Union victories. What to do? Climb the Tybee Island Lighthouse, first built in 1736. Swim or relax on South Beach, known for gentle surf. Visit Fort Pulaski National Monument for ranger-led history tours. Global Draw, Tybee offers the classic American beach town feel at half the cost of South Florida. Budget breakdown, lighthouse and museum $10. Beach access free. Fort Pulaski $10. Seafood lunch $15. Estimated total $25 to $35. Travel tip. Go during shoulder seasons, April, May, or September, October, for the best weather and fewer crowds. Number 9. Blue Ridge, Scenic Rails and Mountain Trails. Historical and cultural significance. Tucked in the Chattahoochee National Forest, Blue Ridge is an adventure hub and gateway to Appalachian hiking, mountain waterfalls, and the Blue Ridge Scenic Railway, a heritage train ride that follows the Toccoa River through lush forest and old mountain towns. Activities include hiking the Benton-McKay Trail, visiting Mercier Orchards for fresh fruit and cider, exploring the art galleries and vintage shops downtown. Global appeal. The Scenic Railway draws tourists from around the world for its old-world charm and Instagrammable backdrops. Budget breakdown. Train ride, $20 to $30, optional. Hiking and views, free. Farm fresh snack or pie, $5 to $10. Estimated total, $15 to $35. Travel tip. You don't have to take the train. Many scenic trails and overlooks are free and just as stunning. Number 10. Athens, the soul of Georgia's music scene. Historical and cultural significance. Home to the University of Georgia, Athens is both a historic college town and a hotbed for music, art, and Southern counterculture. Birthplace of iconic bands like REM, the B-52s, and Drive-By Truckers, it's a magnet for creatives and indie travelers. Cultural highlights, Wuxtree Records, where REM got its start. Georgia Theater, a legendary concert venue. State Botanical Garden of Georgia, free and spectacular. Victorian-era architecture and quirky shops in 5 Points. Global vibes. Athens is like the Austin of Georgia, laid back, progressive, artsy, and welcoming to international visitors. Budget breakdown, garden and downtown exploration, free. Live music cover charge, $5 to $10. Local eats or cafe stop, $10 to $15. Estimated total, $15 to $25. Travel tip. Many venues offer free shows on weeknights, especially around campus. Bonus segment, 3 insider hacks to save even more in Georgia. Hack number 1, Georgia State Park Pass. Buy or borrow an annual Georgia State Park Pass to save on entry fees if you plan multiple stops. Hack number 2, travel midweek or off-season. Prices drop dramatically on weekdays, especially for lodging and tours in places like Helen and Savannah. Hack number 3, use local visitor centers. Georgia has excellent local tourism offices offering free maps, discount coupons, and event calendars. Suggested 3-day budget itinerary, classic Georgia sampler. Day 1, Savannah plus Tybee Island. Forsyth Park Walk and River Street morning. Seafood lunch in Savannah, $15. Afternoon at Tybee Lighthouse and Beach, $10. Evening sunset on the pier. Estimated total, $25 to $35. Day 2, Atlanta plus MLK Historic District. Explore Sweet Auburn plus MLK site, free. Beltline Trail and street art, free. Ponce Market lunch, $15. Optional music or rooftop view, $10. Estimated total, $20 to $30. Day 3, Helen plus Dahlonega. Morning tubing or trail hike in Helen, $10 to $15. German lunch, $12 to $15. Gold panning tour in Dahlonega, $20. Estimated total, $30 to $40. 3-day total, $75 to $105 per person excluding lodging. Legal disclaimer. All prices mentioned in this video are based on current research from public tourism and park websites as of July 2025. Costs may vary depending on the season, availability, inflation, and personal choices. We recommend verifying details with official travel sites before planning your visit. And there you have it. 10 unforgettable places to visit in Georgia without breaking the bank. From the cobblestone streets of Savannah to the mountain trails of Blue Ridge, this southern gem is packed with stories, sights, and soul. And it's all available on a budget. Tell us in the comments, which Georgia destination is calling your name first? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Download your free U.S. road trip guide, linked below. Next up, we're heading to Hawaii. Stay tuned and stay budgetly.